Story number 3 is an intended consequence. This is something that basically was led up to at this point in time. Not sure where the thought process was going to get here. We're going to talk more about higher education in the next story, because higher education, or education itself, not quite going away. But what may be going away as Trump is fighting Harvard are international students, as the administration is blocking the enrollment of new international students, and what to do about the ones that are here. Happening literally yesterday, given 24 hours to figure out what to do with this one, Trump and the administration have revoked Harvard's university certification under the Student and Exchange Visitors Program, which basically says they can't bring in international students. They can't enroll them. The ones that are coming in can't show up. The ones that are here have to go somewhere else. This decision actually impacts 6,800 current international students who face a prospect of transferring to another institution or leaving the United States because they don't have their status. Harvard maintains the visa status for these foreign students. They have to have a visa to come here and have to have a reason. The reason is they're attending Harvard. So if they can't attend Harvard, then they don't have a visa. Now they can transfer to another school that will offer the honor their visa, or they can go home and see what happens. The big thing about this is they stay here too long past their visa and are found and caught, they'll be sent back home and have a ban on coming back to this nation if they overstay their visa. 3 to 5 years for overstaying your visa that is expired technically as of tomorrow. So people who do not have a way to go somewhere, either home or to get in the works to transfer to another institution, will have their visas revoked within the week and then have issues for deportation and coming back to the States to continue whatever. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem accused Harvard of fostering an environment that tolerates anti-Semitism and of failing to provide requested information on international students involved in protests or other activities deemed concerned by the administration. That long sentence means they won't give a list of all the students, where they are, who they are, where they're coming from. They don't have a list for them to look over to so they can keep an eye on troublemakers, where they're coming from, who they may be involved with, because Harvard is not doing it, saying they're a private institution, and it's just sort of creepy anyway. The Trump administration is going hard after them and using Harvard as a example that when you don't fall in line with the Trump administration on education, these things could happen. Harvard is refuting these allegations, of course. The government's actions are unlawful and retaliatory, says them, and emphasizing the commitment to supporting its international students, community, and maintaining academic integrity. One of the biggest things that Harvard will lose out of this, if it does go to pass, is that money, pay. In-state students and in-nation students have the issue of getting some sort of assistance, some sort of student loan, some sort of grants, things like that to help out with stuff. In most cases, some people are rich and can just write a check and go with it. But most people in the United States get some sort of scholarship from somewhere. International students get nothing. They show up, they have to pay the full bill. I know this working at a college where we have international students that come in and they can't qualify for any scholarships, any grants, whatever. They have to find the money to play here, or sometimes to get some scholarships such as sports scholarships, basketball scholarships, things like that. But they can't get any federal assistance, period. They can't even get on work programs because they're federally funded. International students pay the bills, and about a fourth of the students at Harvard are international students. That's a big chunk of money they'll be losing immediately if this comes through. Like I said, Harvard is going to be seen as a testing ground for the administration, or essentially an example to hold up for people who have to deal with this or them. The SEVP deferred certification means literally Harvard's filing a lawsuit to see that the federal government can't take away its visa power, because if it does, it takes away a quarter of their students, maybe some of their staff, if they're on the same sort of thing, staff members who are on visas to teach at Harvard and going forward. It really means more legal challenges for the Trump administration and Harvard specifically going forward.